Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Some big games to get to. We'll start in the Steel City. The Steelers at home to take on the Baltimore Ravens. And this is the Steelers quarterback. One of his 3 touchdown passes in the ballgame. He also added a rushing touchdown for good measure. The Steelers use that bye week to their advantage. They'll get another home game next week in their quest for the Super Bowl. From there, another big game here in the NFC playoffs. And this is the Niners quarterback. He's going to find his man here. This, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The 49ers pull off yet another upset. They're now just 1 win away from the Super Bowl. One more to show you real quick. We go to Houston. It's the Texans taking on the Buffalo Bills. And this is the running back for the home team. He covers a lot of ground here. 23 yards, touchdown. The Texans are moving on. They'll play again next week for the AFC title. And with that, the divisional round is complete. We're down to 4. Next Sunday night, we will know the Super Bowl matchup. Until then, Scott Hansen saying goodnight from Orlando.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, one game to decide who represents the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Houston Texans and the Pittsburgh Steelers. On the visitor's sideline, you get a look at the head coach of the Texans. His guys come in feeling good in what's been a formful playoff so far. And on the other side, the Steelers head coach. His guys fired up, the #1 seed, trying to see this thing through and get to the Super Bowl. Mike Tirico, Greg Olds are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go from the Steel City. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
We had a chance to sit down with him earlier in the week, Mike, and he just stressed this is just another game. We have to approach it no differently than we have the entire season, and obviously it suited them very well. They've played very good ball here come playoff time, but these are the moments that legacies are built upon, and they're 1 game away from the Super Bowl.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here's a first carry for their running back. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Mike, when you're grinding away...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and nothing doing there. Only back to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40.
Back to throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Texans are going to come up with it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Not much there, maybe a yard.
Tackling at the 47-yard line. 1-yard line. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, ready? Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Ready? They'll stick with him again. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd
down. Higgins sent in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Here we go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he'll just bite the board and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And 7 yards to go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. This will be a 38-yard attempt. That one is good. And the Texans will take a 3-0 lead.
Steelers nothing.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
On the return, it's Mitchell. Now an opening past the 30. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense ready for their 2nd possession. They fumbled it away on that opening possession. Fortunate, it only led to a field goal, so they're in a 3-0 hole as they start this drive. 1st and 10. And he is out of bounds at the 45. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a 1st down.
At the 45-yard line.
Now Gibson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and and 7.
He'll drop to throw. He gets this complete to Mitchell. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
25-yard line.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the Texans' 20-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw here is complete. And the Steelers are going to be set up first and goal. Tackle made at the 9.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Second and goal.
Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get about 5 yards closer, but now it is third and goal.
Brings up third and goal.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Bates' kick is good. And the Steelers will tie the game at 3 apiece.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
Texans offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 23, here's second down and 9. He's going to keep it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
19 Tiger.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
Unlock right.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. So a quarter in the books in the AFC Championship. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with first and 10. They bring the tight end in motion. Here's a run going left. And he'll be forced out of bounds defense and pick up a couple on that one. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
2, 6.
To the ground, a first down run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. It is second and 9.
1 yard gain.
Press on 80. 70. Ready.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Oh, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man,
oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
and that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. This one from 39 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans will take a 6-3 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
To number 20.
3rd and long.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Texans offense ready to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 16.
Ready?
Quickly, he gets it out to his right, and he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate go to the punt team. It's 4th down.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
This fielded inside the 35. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. On the ground, Gibson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From the 46, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Going right, it's taken in. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
A carry now for Gibson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
At the 10-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He'll look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go. The thing is, the offense comes to the sideline now. The quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to see what they can do. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Back with more of the AFC Championship game after this. Back to throw.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Get it.
He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down.
Ready, go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Here we go, here we go.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
2-minute bullshit hasn't stopped in like fucking 8 games. It hasn't stopped.
It's a gain of 43 yards.
Hey,
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Here's a run. A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Houston. That a big score, Greg. They continue to get points, but after After not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense.
It really does, and I think anytime you can build on your confidence that now you know the rest of this game, you can finish these good drives. Coming away with 2 field goals, those are wins for the defense. So now a win for the offensive side of the ball, and got to see now if you can keep this rolling throughout the rest of this game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Steelers offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll be looking to answer back. They trail 13-6 and start this one with 1st and 10. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over just shy of midfield. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Texans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
60 bison.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. It'll be a 44-yard attempt.
Yeah, I'm legitimately trying against this team, guys. They just,
also good. So,
it's just one of those defenses that they know what I'm doing. They have a perfect defense literally every play I call. And offense, I can't stop this quarterback. He's just, and the running back is just, they just make plays whenever they need them to make it. So it is what it is. It's just one of those games. I'm going to have to just be patient,
Lamar Hunt Trophy,
and hit big plays and get them on their
30
heels
minutes away, unless
and just do better. I'm going to have to do better. My defense is playing fine. We just can't get on the field. But my offense isn't sustaining drives. They're just not sustaining drives. So we're going to have to sustain some drives and maybe hit some deeper passes.
As we begin this 3rd quarter,
we're getting into we're going 3 and out and shit. We just can't do that,
As they begin this drive with 1st down. Little short pass here.
Yeah, we're going to have to do stuff like this. We're going to have to get them over here. We'll do that.
Beyond the 40-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down. They'll run here with Gibson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. Let's go. He'll drop to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. They'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Steeler 1st down. Here's Gibson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good.
Yeah, they're just, I mean, I'm having fun playing this game. They're just prepared for everything I'm doing. That's going to be the challenge. They're just, I mean, every play I'm calling, they're just calling the literal perfect defense. They're calling the literal perfect defense for it. So I've really got to be careful. I can't get like that one pick I threw. I was trying to make a play. And anything, if I'm forcing anything in this game, I'm just gonna make mistakes. So I've got to really be patient in this game. I got to play really tight defense and just be patient on offense. That's just what I'm gonna have to do.
The Texans offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. His first.
And this quarterback's really good. I don't know. He's like a younger guy, but he's fucking great. He's completing like good, smart passes. They're just moving the ball down the field. Like they're good on the ground. This running back's tough. I know he hasn't run the ball great.
Might have even lost a yard there.
I have to account for him. He's one of the few running backs. The guy on Baltimore, same thing. I have to account for that.
Of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking schemes? And then in this case, in the next phase, is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up. And
it's funny, this manifesto defense, like these ones I do with a cover one, and it's supposed to give me all these perks and benefits to my DBs, but they don't fucking cover shit in this defense. Look at this. They don't really cover much of anything. It doesn't seem to give them the perks. They don't seem to cover
down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line. The Steelers' offense about ready to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Ready? They'll begin here on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Quick throw taken in, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Quick throw here is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
1st down.
1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Texans' 28-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Drop ball 80.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It felt like they needed a touchdown right in the worst way after getting those early field goals to find the end zone. Big boost for this offense.
And it felt like they really needed it, as you said, Mike, to come away with 3 previous drives ending in field goals and not being able to cross it over the goal line for 6. It starts to wear on you as an offense. You start having a little doubt, saying, hey, can we finish any of these drives? Now they finally do, and we can expect this to kind of start to roll throughout the rest of this game.
The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10.
Come on. Hey. Hop.
Now, faking the give. His throw left side is complete. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
To the air now on first and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you...
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. One quarter remains here in the AFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Oh, and they had a shot there, Mike. He just overthrows his man, and this just comes down to just continuing to get on the same page. This is a feel throw, a feel route. Just puts a little too much air on it, and he just can't quite run it down.
The Steelers offense headed back to take over once more. We're all even, fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finding space at the 40. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a run on first down. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. To the ground, he'll get it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
19 Tigers.
Throwing now from the gun. This one to the tight end. It's complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 34-yard line. Here's second down and 6. He'll look to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Here we go, Shaq.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown.
This guy's Shawn Michaels, man. He's my Mr. WrestleMania. Mitchell, baby. Your boy
Greg,
toy.
every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Hey.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Catch left side is made by Higgins. That's a nice pick. On a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards.
Ball on the 32. It's second and 2.
At the 32-yard line.
19.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that second down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Trying to start on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
Gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Moving to his left. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
This one complete right side. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
There's that man again, another catch. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. That's going to be caught. Huff running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to draw yourself back in it.
Texans 16.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Texans offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to establish some tempo. Let's start this one with 1st and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. Now he'll air one out. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense. So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
18 Cardinal, 18, go!
They'll stick with him again. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
19, 18!
They'll look to throw. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And the Steelers are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
1st down and goal to go.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Texans 16.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Texans offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down, zone read, and he keeps it. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
And the Texans first down.
Now they'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
No! Here we go, start! Reload!
The second down.
3rd and long.
Loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And it's 4th down.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. 3rd and 11. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. So this one in the win column for the Steelers as they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy. They are off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks as champions of the AFC. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico.
Yeah, man, I mean, adjustment or two here and there, especially on defense. I knew if I just adjusted on defense.
Log on to easports.com.
And
so long, everybody.
Hit a couple of longer than 3-yard passes. I knew it would kind of put them on their heels. That's why I was throwing a 17, because I think he was the guy that could really put this defense on their heels a little bit because of his speed. So it worked. It opened everything up. This game was different defensively because typically when I change my defenses, that's when my defense doesn't play as good. When I started playing a variety of coverages, that's when it really fucking hurt them. But typically it's the opposite. Typically, if I just kind of tighten everything up, play a cover one, make sure the quarterback's not running on me, my defense is pretty good. And then when I start mixing it up, that's when I have the holes. This right here was different. When I started playing different coverages, they couldn't handle it for some fucking reason. I don't know what happened there. But yeah, we started actually running the ball well. That's all, like we ran the ball. The yards are fine, but like that was mostly in the second half. The first half we didn't run the ball very well. Yeah, Williams was just the man. Mitchell caught 3 passes, but all 3 of them were important. All 3 of them. Stark and Williams were great. Williams had that fumble in the first half, but whatever. And the defense they stepped up in the second half. The defense carried the game. I know we had scored 37 points, but that was just because the defense just allowed nothing. No, that was all defense in that game. Wish we had a turnover, but hey, it is what it is. All right, guys, see y'all in the Super Bowl.